What is going on, guys? Jack here, stage name Ninjack. We are back, finally, with some more recorded training on the OU ladder and our goal to get #1. I've been playing, but my voice was knocked out. I got sick. It really kind of messed me up. So I'm only just now getting to the point where I felt like I could really record and capture this without overdoing it on my vocal cords. So, very, very excited to be back. I am currently live streaming as well right now. If you don't know about that, if you only know me through YouTube, highly recommend it. It's really fun to come join live. So go to my Twitch page, which is Ninjack_Pokémon, because Ninjack was taken. So yeah, we're going to get some games in. Quick update on like mentality type stuff. I was like not really getting a lot of consistent play in because I've been very, very busy. I mean, last month was a little nuts. Excuse me, so I have a little bit of a cough. So last month was kind of nuts, and then I got sick, yada yada yada. Basically, what kept happening was I would get like, I don't know, 1 to 3 games during the work week, and then I would try to get a whole bunch in the weekend. Not really consistent. I reached out to Jambad, actually because he asked for it for his YouTube channel, and he responded with a video to it, which was pretty sweet. So, really trying to focus on more consistent play and not trying to like cram a ton of stuff in on the weekend. It's been a lot more fun because I haven't felt as pressured to get like 10 games in on a Saturday or something. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Played a lot of games on my alternate just whenever I had time and I was just on my phone. So yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going around right now with the OLT going on. I've run into some weird stuff like Choice Scarf Cresselia showed up a couple times. That was new to me. Yeah, just like kind of some fun teams to play. So we're going to get a game here. We're going to do some training. And hopefully we're going to learn some stuff because that's the whole point. All right. So let's see here. I don't like Lele. Lele is always a difficult mon to deal with. So I don't want to like make this a long stally type game where I'm not getting tons of value because Lele can become a problem quickly. I have Tapu Fini for this Urshifu Rapid Strike, Magnezone for Kartana. I got my Melmetal, which is freed up a lot once Magnezone is removed. I have Landorus for Dragonite. Oh, I got Landorus for Blissey too, actually. Landorus is not bad because then I can get rocks up and do like U-turn stuff, so that's good. Trying to think. Something I've been learning is, so Tapu Fini obviously is really strong here if we get rid of that Kartana. I shouldn't say obviously, that might not be obvious, but Tapu Fini is very strong if we get rid of Kartana and we can boost on like, oh wait, we have a Blissey. But we can taunt that Blissey. We'd have to be fairly boosted, so Blissey's an issue too. Dragapult, Draco is really good. Shadow Ball's actually yeah, Shadow Ball's probably better. I guess they can go Blissey, but Dragapult U-turning gives us a lot of positioning because the things that they're going to want to go on Dragapult will allow me to just get Melmetal in, like Blissey. And Melmetal can... The problem is, like, early on, Melmetal kind of has to click Earthquake in case Magnezone comes in. I do have stuff for this Dragonite. What am I most scared of? Kartana is always a problem. Kartana is always a problem. Let's see. How does Magnezone do in the Tapu Lele? I'm pretty sure I'd know that, yeah, Focus Blast just decimates. But nothing else. That's not true. Psychic does a good bit. But, yeah, we need to figure out if it's Scarf or Specs Lele. If it's Specs, then Dragapult just knocks out every time. Hey! Glad you could join, man. Yeah, I'm trying to make this a consistent time, streaming every Saturday for me, 12 to 3:30. That's EST. So, yeah. Trying to make it a consistent pattern now that my schedule is mellowed out a little bit, which is pretty nice. So, it's going to really matter. Like, are these Scarf or Band Specs? That's what we need to find out. I don't really want to have to swap into Lele. Lele's probably the thing I'm most scared of. Oh, thank you. I'll have to fix that after this. Thank you. Lele is probably the thing I'm most scared of. Which means I just don't have a superb answer. We're going to go Dragapult. and then we can find out if they're Scarf. Okay, okay. So what I'm going to do here is swap. If they stay in a Moonblast, we know they're Scarf. If they swap, we'll find out speed tiers, and if it is Specs, then Dragapult is a way to force it out every time. So you're clicking Moonblast, so we're going to swap to Blissey. You're clicking Moonblast if you are Scarf. Okay, so they're Specs. It's Specs. I got you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. In this scenario, I think I just want to get Melmetal in. The problem with getting Melmetal in is I'm scared to click Double Iron Bash. Oh wait, but we got Landorus, so we can get rocks up, which will be really helpful for Kartana and Lele. I've gotten fairly comfortable with this team. Yeah, I've started to really feel good about, you know, what walls what. Oh, Stealth Rock Blissey. I don't see that very often. I think I really want these rocks. That'll tell me if it's Banded Knight. It'll tell me. It'll also help me start to chip away these things I'm scared of. So that I'm not as scared of, because I go Feeny and hopefully force in Kartana, and that'll give me some information on what they are. So we're gonna Draining Kiss. Oh, they go Blissey. Nope. Trying to think. I mean, I could boost here to try to force in Kartana so I can get my Magnezone in. Oh wait, but I can't sack Feeny to Kartana because I need it for Urshifu. So if I would expect a Seismic, Dragapult would be an answer. Let's just Draining Kiss, see what they're trying to do. Okay, they are going to stay in Seismic. Okay. In that case, what is my play here? Get Melmetal in. I mean, yeah, well, it's only attack as Seismic, so this is a free Pult, I guess. And then we can, oh, of course, Taunt ends there, so they're going to teleport, so we'll just take this free chip, and we will go, we'll go Melmetal, because that way I don't have to swap in anything, and I can sort of force. Like, if they go Magnezone, then I just start Earthquake spamming. They do go Urshifu Rapid Strike, which I kind of expected. The thing is, I went Tapu Fini last time, and I don't want Tapu Fini to just be eating these Surging Strikes. Do they click Close Combat, though? It would kind of suck if they did, but I don't think they're gonna. Close Combat does nothing. That's not true. Close Combat does enough to Feeny that it probably makes sense for them to click it anyways. I just don't want Feeny to get worn out too quickly, and it's so big if I get rid of this thing. This is difficult. Now they know I'm thinking about staying in, though. I think I'm going to go Feeny one more time. Hopefully they Close Combat, not Surging Strikes. Oh, they U-turn. Okay. Dang, I could have gotten a lot out of that if I Earthquake there. Yeah, we're getting fairly chipped. That somewhat implies Landorus should be pretty good here then. No, because you're probably Specs. Oh, gosh. Flash Cannon. Yeah, they are Specs, but I forgot about Flash Cannon. That's not great. So I'm definitely faster, which means Earthquake will go first. I really want damage on basically everything. Okay. So yes. I really want this thing Toxicked. Okay, please just don't miss. All right, beautiful Landorus. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted, friend. Presumably he's gonna like dual Wing Beat or something. Ah, this is tough. This is tough. Melmetal's pretty bulky and he's not gonna Earthquake, so I think I go Melmetal. Yeah, exactly. Of course, now I'm scared to click. Landorus covers the things I'm scared of. He either Earthquakes and Landorus is fine, or he goes Magnezone and Landorus is fine. And it keeps him low. Perfect. Perfect. So we're getting good chip. You die the next time you come back. So I guess we look for U-turn, but I don't think we get it. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely not ideal, and I'm almost out of time. Yeah, I didn't think that did very much. Perfect. Okay. Now... Okay. What do I want in? Dragapult's pretty good. I just don't want him to die. Oh wait, Feeny. Feeny, I have a wish up. What am I talking about? This is perfect. Feeny should live everything and get all of its health back. This is excellent. Like, this is huge. And now that I know it's Specs Zone, I can go Blissey on it and soft boiled up. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. That's clever. They keep U-turning. And what do they go into on Melmetal? I don't think they have a lot of options. I really need health here. Oh, of course they commit to it that time. Naturally. Okay, well, Dragapult comes in and... Oh, but they have a Blissey, so we have to just U-turn. Oh, boy stayed in. Okay, well, Feeny doesn't take too much from that. Now you're going to swap. Yep, Blissey. I'm trying to think here. Like, I could just start Calm Minding. Of course, I could also get Melmetal in. And you have no Earthquake. Oh, perfect. Melmetal just comes in and clicks Earthquake. Unless he teleports this turn, which would suck. He went Hard Zone. Okay, Earthquake. That's, I mean, you know, there's not a lot I can do about that. That sucks. That really sucks that they crit that. Gosh darn. Maybe that kills, but I didn't think it did. Oh, wait. Never mind. I guess it doesn't matter. If it is specs like I think it is, then it didn't matter. I just don't want you going into knockoff, I guess. How do we do this here? I mean, if it's Scarf, it's over. Right? If it's Scarf, it's over. I guess we Thunderbolt so they can't just Swords Dance. Okay, so they commit to Leaf Blade, which means Pult comes in. I guess I just have to Draco. I mean, this is just what it is. Yeah, they played this really well. This was a tough team. I mean, they just teleport and win every time. That's all they have to do. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's technically a win condition where Pult lives, Leaf Blade, and we get a crit Draco, so I guess we'll... Wow, we took... Oh, wait, I have Misty Terrain up, so now it definitely doesn't work. Yeah, okay, good game. So he was Scarf. Okay, let's find out what we learned. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh. Man, I have a hard time with physical mons. I hate, like, Kartana, Dragonite, Urshifu. That's a difficult core for me because I don't have great ways to soak that up. Because normally my Kartana, quote-unquote, answer is Magnezone, and the goal is to determine the Kartana set from my Feeny, and like if I can get him to commit to Leaf Blade on Feeny, then I can go Magnezone, and obviously we get a kill. But Feeny was I needed Feeny for Urshifu. It's just, I feel like I'm always going, okay, well, Feeny and Landorus have a lot of work they got to put in. It's just frustrating. So I let Dragapult so that I could determine what set they were. I guess if it's Scarf set, Blissey always walls it. Maybe I should have gone for an attack here. Because if it is Scarf, then my Blissey always beats it. Well, no, because I need Dragapult in case Kartana's not Scarf. That's like one of my few ways of forcing Kartana out. Ah, man. This man just had so many threats. I think I had to do what I did here. Blissey covers everything. I went first, so that told me that I was faster because we both swapped. I went Landorus on that. Nah, I do what Jamvad says and just stick to one team so that I grow comfortable with that team and can just kind of focus on learning how to play rather than always going, well, I just don't understand my team. This team has been fairly good, but I've been struggling lately against a lot of physical threats. Hawlucha especially. Like, every time I see Hawlucha, I just, like, lose. I got Lando in here, and they Stealth Rocked. So now I know some Blisseys are, like, Stealth Rock teleport types. I wanted my rocks up so I could chip away at, like, Lele as it came in and reveal if Dragonite was banded or not. Which not many of them are, but PokeAim did a video where it was, so people have been doing it a little more. I don't know, but Toxic wasn't doing anything for me. Toxic was not. Maybe I should have Earthquake there. Earthquake was actually the better play. Because no matter what he does, Earthquake is good. If he goes into Dragonite, well, Landorus is my Dragonite answer, so I just Toxic it. Yeah, this team is definitely struggling. Kartana and Hawlucha really, they're very difficult for me to beat. So I got rocks up, but I think I should have Earthquaked because we get probably 40% to Blissey, which is pretty valuable for like Dragapult. And the only thing he could go to that didn't care about Earthquake was the thing that Landorus was already here for. So I should have just Earthquake because that's more value than these rocks. So now I go Feeny. Surging Strike's just, it does a lot. I like didn't appreciate just how much damage that move did. Alright, here's where I think I need to really do some analysis. Oh yeah. This team was made before OLT, and I have definitely noticed the meta is changing, which is why I'm kind of thinking of, like, maybe I need to make some changes, but I'm going to play with it a little more before I commit to that. But yeah, the meta is definitely changing. I've been running into a lot of stuff that I would have called wild before, but it keeps showing up. Alright, this is Blissey. It's not this set. It's like Teleport. I don't know, maybe it's Thunder Wave. They have Seismic. No, it's not Thunder Wave. They have Stealth Rock. Okay, so this is their set, presumably. So I taunt them. How far do I have to boost before I'm getting back what I'm losing from Seismic? Okay, if I get to +2, I guess I can show you guys this. So if I get to +2, Draining Kiss plus Leftovers is getting close to here. So I would need to get to +3 to start to out-recover what they're doing. The problem being, I'm at 79%. I guess I could have boosted to +3, like Calm Mind, go for Draining Kiss in case they swap. Well, no, because I had to taunt. Calm Mind. Yeah, that's where it was like... Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Nature's Madness Feenies. I wonder if the Smogon sample teams have changed. Things have definitely gotten spicy. Stuff was updated June 8th. That was a month ago, so they're not going to have changed for the OLT. Yeah, this is the same stuff I'm running. Yeah. Yeah, so I would have had to boost 3 times plus taunt to out. Well, I guess I don't have to taunt, but no, because I don't want him getting into Kartana for free. So, I don't know. I think probably here I should have just gone straight Melmetal. Because I can force... Landorus was still healthy here, so I could have just... If I force in Dragonite with Earthquakes and get Toxic with Landorus, like, that's gaining me value. And once I've Toxic'd it with Landorus, like, now when Landorus comes in, I don't know, you just start U-turning and pulling all kinds of shenanigans. So here, I should have immediately swapped to Melmetal. I should have gone to Melmetal. Well, no, I think taunting so they can't teleport was good. This was bad. Taunting was fine, but then you go Melmetal because you know that they're going to want to click Seismic. And then you go Earthquake because the only thing that they have for Earthquake, I have an answer for. Okay, yep. So don't try to 1v1 a Blissey with your Feeny. I mean, maybe I could have Calm Mind boosted. I don't know. So 71, 29, -6 because I'm getting leftovers, so 23, 23, 23, 23. That's 69. I could have in theory boosted enough. I could have like Calm Minded once, Draining Kiss, Calm Minded again, like Taunt. I could have in theory boosted enough. But see, Magnezone comes in and Draining Kiss does nothing, and now I've lost all my health on Feeny. No, that doesn't ever make sense. Oh yeah, I've always had it. I guess it just hasn't shown up on stream really. This was silly. Dragapult on Feeny. I mean, yes, I'm immune, but like, yeah, I don't know that really made any sense. 'Cause, I mean, they just teleport. I so badly wanted to just stay in and attack. And if he had U-turned and I dropped an Earthquake, he probably would have felt like he had done it and gone Magnezone. Yeah, but it's just close combat kills, and I don't want close combat killing. Oh, because I expected Thunderbolt. I forgot about Flash Cannon, because Flash Cannon covers everything. Ooh, wait. How much does Magnezone take from a Specs Flash Cannon? Oh, okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I can go Magnezone on that and try to trap. That would have been pretty big, actually, if I removed his Magnezone. That would have been one of his Feeny answers removed. This was a good Toxic because I needed it. Like, this was what Landorus was here to do, to prevent this. And then I can just, like, cycle, but I still lost a lot of value while he did this. Keeps the attack down. Earthquake's pretty obvious. He's taking damage. The nice thing here is obviously Rocky Helmet plus Toxic gets him really low. And I was pretty sure Blissey would live everything at neutral. At this point, I think it's over because Feeny's too low. I had already lost. Feeny was too low for this Urshifu. especially now. And every time Magnezone comes in, it does something to me. I mean, that was a good wish. I guess that it didn't really matter though, because I just didn't have a way to deal with Kartana and Magnezone. My Magnezone was overtaxed. I'd lost Landorus, which was honestly kind of he was just gonna flash cannon, so I don't know how important that was. Volt Switch was clever. So Landorus would have been good for that. And then, yeah, then he does stay in CC. Oh, duh, of course he's gonna, because Tapu Fini... No, Fini was at 100. I could have gone Dragapult and looked to get a Draco. That's what I do, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, I U-turned, so he read me there. Honestly, at this point, I was so far behind, I think I needed to make more aggressive plays. Like, I needed to go Melmetal here on Blissey, because he lost his Earthquake answer. And then I could just Earthquake freely. I had to play more aggressively. Like, I couldn't afford for this kind of stuff. It's not enough HP to matter. Because he just teleports every time. Or hard swaps like this. And this is where I learned, actually, I thought that mattered, but it didn't. Because he was Specs, it didn't matter. I mean, sure, okay, so I get Magnezone, that's good. But then, of course, Kartana is an absolute monster. He just has to Leaf Blade through me. And he's Scarf, so... I would have had to, like, U-turn here. And even that wouldn't have mattered. Because, I mean, so what? I got Fini in. It wasn't going to matter. That Lele was a problem, too. Yeah. Okay. So we learned some good stuff. We learned some important information. Just going to keep getting battles in and just trying to figure out what I can do about what's going on. And I guess if I have to, I'll swap teams, but I don't really want to because then I got to learn a new team. Also, if I swap, I'm going to be very tempted to go Stall because I've seen a lot of Stall, which suggests it's kind of meta, and I love Stall. But I know no one else likes watching Stall. Alright, so we got Landorus. Mostly for Tapu Koko, I guess. Kind of Caesar. Actually, Landorus is really good here. And I can get Magnezone in on Skarmory. Earthquake is really strong against most of this team, except Skarmory, so then we get Magnezone in. Rocks are not that useful, so I don't think I should prioritize those, because a lot of his team has recovery. Roost here, Regenerator, Slack Off, Soft Boiled, Roost. This whole team has recovery. So I don't think rocks are doing, like, anything for me. I would love to Toxic the Hippowdon. Blissey's a good way to do that. Pult Flamethrower? No, because they got pegs. Draco's pretty good, so Shadow Ball. Melmetal, once we get rid of that Skarmory. Wait, Ice Punch? But he might go... Okay, so once we get rid of Skarmory, Melmetal gets really, really good. He can, like, Earthquake. And yeah. Okay, so I really, really, really want to get rid of this Skarmory. So how do I force in Skarmory? I think I do it by leading Landorus and clicking Earthquake. And I don't lose much by that. I would lead Mel to force in Skarmory. Oh, that's a good point too, actually. Alright, well this is a Koko. Obviously I would not mind destroying this thing. Earthquake hopefully does force in. Oh, okay, so we just... Wow, that's pretty good damage. Okay, so we outspeed, so we should be able to U-turn out here. Thing is, I don't want him flamethrowing Melmetal, but is he really going to flamethrower a Landorus over Moonblast? I'm going to go Melmetal. He does Soft Boiled. Okay. So Double Iron Bash, like, super obvious, right? Let me think. Thunder Punch is really good for me because we have electric terrain. So worst case, he goes Hippowdon, and I got stuff for Hippowdon. Thunder Punch is super good. Oh my gosh, give me this Pex. Yes. Oh, that's true. But I think with electric terrain, that Thunder Punch probably still hurts. Okay, that's enormous. So now I know that his main answer was Pex. So now next time, I think Scarm is forced in. Huh, okay. Tapu Fini for this. That'll force back in Coco. Is that my play? Yeah, I think so. That's fine. I think we just Scald. It's good against everything. If he stays in, that'll be good damage. I would love to know if that's Unaware or Magic Guard. I guess we can find out. 2-hit KO. Perfect. Now I can Ice Punch freely too. Because if he thinks Hippowdon will be his answer. Let's see what you're trying to do. Knockoff, huh? If I start boosting, what's your response? Alright, here's where we find out what set it is. Okay, so he swaps, so he's not Unaware. He's Magic Guard. Oh! That's a juicy crit. Wait, does Fini just win now? I think we can live stuff at +1. Oops. Let's look at Coco. I mean, yes, he's got terrain. I guess Specs would be scariest case. Nah, we live. So why would I not just Scald? Right? Destroy Coco. Pretty much destroys everything. I mean, I could Draining Kiss too, actually. I don't think I lose. Nah, because I don't want him. Yeah, I think we do want to Scald. Okay, so he's not Specs. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Without Pex, he doesn't really have an answer now. I'm surprised it's not Unaware. I would think that I beat a Caesar. I mean, I know he can... Oh, wait. I could go Magnezone here, no? Oh, wow. Scald really does not do that much. I could... Caesar just U-turns out. I don't know, because they also have Bullet Punch. He could Swords Dance Bullet Punch. I mean, it does seem most likely, but I don't want to lose my Fini, which is clearly quite strong. I don't know, though. I could just... Because I could go Dragapult and Flamethrower. And that's just, like, not much drawback. I can also Middle Lando, that's true. That could force in Skarmory, which is kind of the point. Right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I want Skarmory to come in so Mag can get him. Yeah, okay, so Bullet Punch. So you swap out here. I'm going to Earthquake. I'm going to force... Oh, he stayed in. Incorrect play. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Now we U-turn. Oh, yes. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. And we've given him the chip, so this Thunderbolt just takes him. Boom! Yes, okay. Melmetal, Earthquake, Lando, like everything, like we just decimate at this point. I think Magnezone's really good for Caesar, because Caesar's low enough that we can take him on. Fini takes a lot if it comes in. I don't even know if we live that Earthquake. I don't need Landorus anymore, and I can Toxic him, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, good read. Good read. Yes! Okay, okay, he stayed in. Excellent. I I guess there's no reason not to get rocks up. Like, yeah, you can slack off spam, but I don't actually know why you would want to be honest. Nope, no defog, so once stuff's up, stuff's up. Do I just go Feeny here and start draining kissing? Do I have enough health to live that earthquake? Questionable. I can also go Pult and just drop Dracos. Maybe Shadow Ball. Nah, I have no hazard removal. I think I Shadow Ball. Because I don't want him to go to Clefable exactly. Oh, dang, no! What? Oh, that's frustrating for him. I mean, it was already over, but dang. We Shadow Ball crit with the drop. I mean, that was a little much. Oh, okay, that was pretty satisfying. That was pretty satisfying. Right, I mean, it wasn't like... Oh, for just a second, I was like, timeout. Finchinator? But that's not his name. I mean, if it was like a game-winning crit, I'd feel a little bad. Even though, I don't know if I would, because I had a game-losing crit earlier. And I was like, okay, I guess that happened. So it would have felt like justice. But dang, that was funny. Thank you, thank you. Let me change that. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was about to forget again. Let's see, I gotta come over here. Let's go to my team. Import, export. Go to my own channel, probably creator dashboard, extensions. Where'd they go? Nope. Oh, here they are. Duh. Mine. Yes, I'd like to use it. Figure this extension. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I think it's swapped. Do you guys have the correct team now? Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we learned in this one. Slow it down a little bit. So my goal was to get that stupid Skarmory in because I determined that Earthquake Lando just did a lot of work. So this was a great lead, I think, because it pretty much never lost. So we get some damage off on Clefable, which is good. And then I did do a good job realizing that I can just look at speed tiers to see that this Lander's always outspeed, so that's a free U-turn to see what he's trying to do. Melmetal comes in, and because of electric terrain, your answer to Melmetal is very rarely Hippowdon because of Double Iron Bash, and Thunder Punch covered Toxapex and Skarmory, which are pretty common answers, and really anything but Hippowdon did not want an electric terrain boosted Thunder Punch. So that was a great choice. That was a great choice. I could see the argument for it. Sometimes I feel like rocks are pretty helpful against like Victini and stuff, and they can also give you information on what people's sets are. But I could see the argument for defog, especially with like Spikes, Ferrothorn, and Skarmory. I could see the argument for it. It's just, but then I have no rocks, and that does feel kind of bad. Because, like, especially if you're up against, like, a stall team where Corviknight's their defogger, I can essentially prevent Corviknight from ever removing my rocks by just always going Magnezone. And if he stays, then I just get a free Thunderbolt. But, so yeah, this Thunder Punch, I think, was a really good analysis of value, and it made use of the terrain. And we just instantly removed that Vex. Obviously, Hippowdon's the answer here, but I got a full HP Feeny. And now that Toxapex is gone, Feeny's, like, pretty scary. So I think boosting makes a ton of sense. Oh wait, what did I do? I scalded first? Yeah, because they could go Clefable. Or they could go Coco, and I was just trying to get Chip. So Scald does make sense, but Clefable didn't make sense to me. Like, I didn't understand Clefable at all. I thought maybe it was a boosting variant, so I thought I'd taunt it to prevent it from setting up, which I think is good analysis. He does get my leftovers off. I do believe this team having no removal, no hazard stack is a massive issue, but removing rocks on Lando makes it worse. Yeah, I think getting rid of my rocks is pretty painful. The not being able to remove does kind of suck. I think the thought is that I use Wish Blissey to help account, like, regain health, but I find that that's actually pretty difficult to do because I don't run into all that many special threat heavy teams. Most of them are physical heavy, in which case Blissey's not getting in and clicking Wish all that often. So here I think Calm Mind makes perfect sense because it makes it so I can live a Coco. And then I thought I would do Draining Kiss to see if it was unaware or not. That would reveal to me what set the Clefable was. They went Coco. This crit kind of matters. That crit is pretty big. Well, actually, I don't think it is because his Thunderbolt only did 52%. So I could have just Draining Kissed through him pretty easily. Now, I did choose to Scald because I didn't want to risk him living and being Specs and beating my Feeny. Although I guess in that scenario, I just go Landorus. Actually, I should have Draining Kissed. I guess I should have Draining Kissed, and then I might have been heavy enough to deal with this Caesar. How much does Tapu Fini take from a Caesar unboosted Bullet Punch? 16.5? But yeah, exactly. Weavile, which threaten out, and now stuff like Nidoking have also dropped. Exactly. So I have found my Blissey is not as useful as it once was. Now that said, like I've also had games where Blissey is like my win game condition, and I'll just win 4v1 because I removed the physical threat. So like Blissey is still good, but it has definitely become less good. It used to do more for me, and I could get Wish off pretty easily. Now I have to like predict if I want to try to get a Wish. I have to do a swap onto them. So yeah. So I do swap here. I think that's the right play because Landorus, again, force in Skarmory. That's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to get in. And obviously Rocky Helmet's going to help me out with the Caesar. Knockoff don't make any kind of sense in my mind. Earthquake to finally bring in this Skarmory that I've been trying to force in. And then you just U-turn, which is the perfect way to determine if they stay in, which they do. It breaks Sturdy and gives us a free kill on Skarmory with his Magnezone. I could have boosted, but I didn't want spikes to get stacked. Because obviously if I boost, we just win. But sometimes they're also Iron Defense, and I don't want him boosting up with me. And yeah. Roos and SD stall or your Lando with his Sizz. Yeah, I don't know. Trick Defog Scarf. Oh, like completely swap my Lando set. Yeah, I agree. Mr. Thought is attempting. I agree that the new meta is, I mean, Blissey's still really valuable for preventing Dragapult, and it's pretty useful into like Blacephalon, which I've been running into. But yeah, Blissey has definitely not been as good lately. Honestly, like the way I like to play is I really like to play, I like to outplay my opponents with my defense. Like I like a slow, steady win, aka stall is like built for me because I want to have a defensive answer for everything. Whereas this team forces me to kind of think like offensively, which is good. But I would love to go to like a Ferrothorns, Toxapex, like a full stall team. But I haven't done it yet because I don't want to change teams. If this team really keeps struggling, I'll consider it. And yeah. Oh, Scarfini, I see. Trick Defog Scarf. My Feeny is my stall answer. So if I go that route, I think I kind of lose it. Like my Feeny kind of helps prevent stall because I can taunt and then boost. So if they're trying to stall me, my Feeny can become a serious problem. If I lose that, it gets a lot harder for me to beat a stall team because I don't have anything that boosts anymore. I guess I have the Magnezone, kind of. So, give up Landorus just because they have nothing for, like, Pult or Melmetal or Feeny. Like, they just don't have anything. And we did Shadow Ball so that they couldn't just go this on a Draco. And then we get the crit drop. Didn't matter. I mean, it was definitely over. Caesar was super low. Hippowdon wasn't going to take it. I mean, it could take one.